He's been listening to a lot of, this kind of podcasts online, basically.
So he figured out how to not be a pussy?
Well, that's debatable.
It doesn't sound debatable. It sounds like he wasn't there to kiss your ass anymore and it made you upset. And so now you're upset at us. And now you're upset at us because this guy doesn't kiss your ass.
No, I'm actually not upset at you at all. But that was the entire point of reaching out. Because the thing was, we got into a lot of arguments. That was basically about him not wanting to be a pussy.
Were you having a sexual relationship with this guy?
No.
No? He was just a close personal friend?
He was the best thing that ever happened to me, as a matter of fact.
Did he want to have a relationship with you?
No, not to my knowledge. I mean,
okay.
Well, we've spoken later, and I think he said he had quite a crush on me at some point, but that was just because he thought it was super awesome to hang out with. But I don't. As far as I'm concerned, there's nothing more in it. In any case, if I can get back to my story? Sure. So I was trying to, while we were not talking, and I was trying to figure out what the fudge, was wrong. So I started watching some of these podcasts to figure it out. And
what was wrong? What was wrong? First, let's start with that. What was wrong? What was the problem?
I think it seems like he didn't feel like he was an adequate human being, essentially.
Well, what did he say? What were his complaints?
That men were, or he was, and men in general, was expendable.
That's true.
That they weren't good for society in general, and they were only valuable if they performed in some way, if they were rich or if they were handsome or, the entire thing. I do disagree with that. I think men are great just because they are.
Yeah, I mean, I disagree with that too. I don't think men are only valuable ontologically because they're rich or handsome. That's
no. But that's what I got from him, which was really sad, really. But it does seem that he has, how do you say, like he's worthless, basically, because he's a man. And I think some of the things that has been said on at least this show made it very clear. So I tried reaching out to him again.
What things were said on this show that made him feel valueless as a man?
No, there was nothing said on the show that made him feel less valuable as a man. It was just confirmed a belief he already had about himself.
Well, how could that have confirmed his belief if there was nothing on the show said about how men are less valuable?
Because